You need to see this. You need to hear this before you go to sleep tonight, before you wake up tomorrow and pretend that the world is the same as it was yesterday, because it is not. The first week of July 2025 portal is still open, but the window is closing and the most critical phase is happening right now, under our very noses. This isn't a future prediction, this is a present moment reality check. It's going to hit everyone, and I mean everyone. The energy wave that was unleashed in the first days of July was just the beginning, the initial shock wave. What we are in now is the sacred echo, the integration, the phase where the cosmic dust settles and permanently rewrites our reality. This critical lunar energy shift will change everything, and it will shock the world. Those who are not prepared will be left feeling disoriented, confused, and utterly lost. But you found this message for a reason. Before we go any deeper into the mechanics of this unprecedented energetic event, I need you to do 3 things to anchor yourself into this frequency. First, like this video to send a signal to the universe that you are receptive. Second, subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the urgent updates that will follow this one. And third, and this is the most important, type the number 111 in the comments below to declare that you are ready for your new beginning. Let's be clear, this is not a typical new moon or full moon event. What opened at the beginning of July was a celestial gateway, a direct corridor of energy between our sun, our moon and the star Sirius, which our ancient ancestors called the spiritual sun. With the sun in its home sign of Cancer, the sign of divine feminine intuition, and the moon pulsing with this amplified energy, we entered a great awakening accelerator. The first few days were the download. Your dreams were likely chaotic, intense, and filled with symbols you couldn't quite decipher. You might have felt a sudden, inexplicable exhaustion, or a buzzing in your body, a high frequency ringing in your ears. This was not a mistake. That was your energetic body, your very DNA, receiving a massive packet of light-encoded information. Now this week is the installation phase. The software is being loaded into your system, and just like any major system update, it can cause glitches. It can cause the old programming to fight back. This is why you may be feeling an intense push and pull within your soul. A part of you is yearning to leap into the unknown, to quit the job, to end the relationship, to move across the country. And another part is screaming in fear, clinging to the familiar, begging for everything to stay the same. This inner conflict is the primary sign that the portal's energy is working on you directly. This lunar-solar Sirian alignment is creating a vibrational membrane around the Earth that is thinner than ever before. This means the veil between our 3D reality and the higher 5D dimensions is almost non-existent. You are not just imagining things. The shadows you see in the corner of your eye are real. The voices you hear in the quiet moments are your guides trying to get your attention. The sudden emotional waves, the grief for things you thought you'd healed, the flashes of pure unadulterated joy that come from nowhere, are proof that you are becoming multidimensional. You are feeling the past, present, and future all at once. For the unaware, this will manifest as extreme anxiety, paranoia, and a sense that the world is falling apart. They will lash out. They will cling to materialistic comforts. They will seek distractions. But for you, the awakened soul, you know this is a cosmic surgery. It is the divine cutting away the cancerous parts of your life that have been holding you back. It will hurt. It will feel raw. But it is necessary for your survival and your ascension into the next chapter of your soul's evolution. Do not mistake this discomfort for a sign that you are on the wrong path. The discomfort is the path. It is the friction required to polish the diamond of your soul. Pay close attention to the physical signs over the next 48 hours. Heart palpitations are not just anxiety, they are your heart chakra expanding to hold more light. Headaches or pressure at your third eye are your pineal gland being activated, decalcified by these new frequencies. A deep ache in your bones is your ancestral lineage being cleared of old karmic debt. You are healing not just for yourself, but for the 7 generations that came before you, and the 7 generations that will come after. You are a bridge between worlds, a living conduit for this energy. This is why you feel so much. It is not your burden alone, it is the collective's pain and potential moving through you. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to be a transformer, to take in this chaotic, potent energy and ground it with love, with acceptance, with stillness. Do not engage in arguments. Do not get pulled into drama. Conserve your energy. Your silence is more powerful than any argument right now. Your stillness is your shield. Your breath is your anchor. This is a time for observation, not for action. The universe is showing you all the misalignments in your life. It is holding up a giant cosmic mirror. Your job is not to shatter the mirror, but to look deeply into it and thank it for the truth it is revealing. The lunar energy is specifically targeting our emotional bodies and our foundational beliefs about security and home, because the sun and the portal's energy are concentrated in Cancer. The sign of the mother, the archetype of the great mother, is being activated within all of us. This is bringing up all of our unhealed mother wounds. Your relationship with your own mother, your experiences of being mothered, and your own ability to nurture yourself are all under a divine microscope. You may feel a sudden urge to call a family member, or conversely, a powerful need to create distance. Trust this impulse. It is your soul guiding you toward karmic completion. This is a time of profound release. Allow yourself to cry. The tears you cry this week are not just salt and water. They are liquid prayers releasing lifetimes of stored sorrow. Let the grief flow through you without judgment. Find a photo of yourself as a child and speak to that inner child. Tell them they are safe. Tell them they are safe. Tell them they are loved. Tell them they are finally being heard. This simple act can create a quantum leap in your healing, anchoring the new 5D frequencies of self-love and self-acceptance directly into your being. This is the work. It is quiet, internal, and more important than anything else you could possibly be doing in the external world right now. The world is about to witness a level of collective cognitive dissonance it has never seen before. Systems built on lies will begin to crumble, not in a year, not in a month, but in the coming days and weeks. The energetic foundation has been pulled out from under them. This portal is a truth serum being injected into the consciousness of the planet. For those who have built their lives on illusion, this will be terrifying. They will double down on their stories. They will scream louder. They will create chaos to distract from their own inner collapse. You must become an unshakable mountain in the midst of this hurricane. To do this, you must ground yourself. Go outside and put your bare feet on the earth. The Earth's electromagnetic field will stabilize your own. Drink more water than usual, as water is a conductor of this new energy and will help you integrate it with more ease. Avoid processed foods and excessive caffeine or alcohol, as they create static in your field and make it harder for you to hear the subtle whispers of your intuition. Your body is a sacred instrument, and right now, it is being retuned to a higher, clearer frequency. Treat it with the reverence it deserves. This is your temple, and it is undergoing a holy renovation. Honor the process. Do not rush it. The changes that are happening are permanent. This is not a temporary high. This is a fundamental shift in the operating system of your soul. You are becoming a new human. The systems of the old world will no longer make sense to you. The conversations you used to have will feel hollow. The things you used to chase will seem meaningless. This is not a loss. This is an upgrade. It is an invitation to step into a reality that is aligned with who you truly are. It is time to come home to yourself. As this powerful wave of integration continues to wash over us, cleansing and clearing everything that is not in alignment with our highest truth, it's essential to affirm your willingness to participate in this process. You are not a passive victim of these energies. You are a co-creator with the cosmos. Your intention is the key that unlocks the highest potential of this gateway. Let the universe know you are a willing participant. In the comments below, I want you to powerfully and intentionally type the words, "I receive." Just by typing these 2 words, you are sending a clear signal out to the quantum field, declaring that your heart is open, that your mind is ready, and that your spirit consents to this divine upgrade. You are saying yes to the healing, yes to the release, and yes to the blessings that are waiting for you on the other side of this profound shift. Type "I receive" now, and feel the immediate shift in your own energy as you do so. The portal's energy is also severing outdated karmic contracts and soul ties with surgical precision. If you have been feeling a strange and sudden detachment from people you were once incredibly close to, this is why. If relationships that were once filled with drama and intensity suddenly feel quiet and distant, it's because the energetic cords that bound you in a cycle of karmic lessons have been dissolved. Do not try to reanimate these connections. Do not mistake the quiet for a problem you need to fix. Do not mistake the quiet for a problem you need to fix. This is a divine gift. The universe is clearing your path so that your true soul family, the connections that are based on unconditional love, mutual growth, and a shared mission, can find you. These new people will feel like home. The conversations will be effortless. You will feel seen and understood on a soul level, perhaps for the first time in your life. But they cannot enter your reality if the space is still occupied by energetic squatters from your past. This week is the great clearing. Bless the old connections for the lessons they taught you, and then let them go with love. Release them from your heart, release them from your mind, and most importantly, release them from your future. You are making space for miracles. You are making space for the love you truly deserve. Trust that the universe is orchestrating these departures and arrivals for your highest good, even if it feels lonely or confusing in the moment. The silence is a sacred space where the seeds of your new life are being planted. This sacred emptiness you might be feeling, this quiet space that was once filled with noise and drama, can be unsettling. Do not fear it. This is the fertile void. This is the holy ground upon which your new reality will be built. The universe has performed a cosmic reset on your social and energetic circle, and now it is waiting for you to plant the seeds of your truest desires. What do you want to grow in this new garden of your life? Be intentional. Be deliberate. Your every thought, your every feeling in this potent period is a prayer that is being instantly magnetized into form. This is why it is so critical to disengage from the collective fear narrative that is about to reach a fever pitch. As this lunar Syrian energy fully anchors into the planet's grid, you will see the cracks in the old world become gaping chasms. The shock I mentioned is not a single event. It is the beginning of a domino effect of truth revelations that will dismantle institutions people once believed were infallible. Financial systems will show their fragility. Political alliances will shatter overnight. Media narratives will contradict themselves so blatantly that even the most deeply programmed individuals will begin to feel a sense of profound unease. To the unawakened, this will look like the end of the world. They will panic. They will hoard resources. They will point fingers and look for saviors outside of themselves. But you will know the truth. You will see this not as a collapse, but as a demolition. A necessary, divinely orchestrated demolition of a prison disguised as a society. You will understand that you cannot build a new earth on a rotten foundation. The entire structure must come down. Your role is not to be a spectator in the panic. Your role is to be a lighthouse. Your calm, centered presence will be a beacon for others who are starting to wake up and are terrified. You will not need to preach or convince. Your frequency, your very state of being, will be the sermon. People will be drawn to your peace without understanding why. This is the essence of lightwork in this new era. It is not about fighting the dark. It is about so powerfully embodying the light that the darkness simply cannot exist in your presence. So guard your energy field like a sacred temple. Say no without guilt. Log off from the digital chaos. Spend time in nature. Listen to high-frequency music. Your sanity and your stability are your greatest service to the planet right now. This portal has also triggered what is known as a timeline split. Imagine reality not as a single linear road, but as a superhighway with infinite lanes. For millennia, most of humanity has been crammed into a few slow, congested lanes, experiencing a collective reality of limitation, struggle, and separation. This energy wave has just opened up the express lanes, the higher vibrational timelines of unity, abundance, and sovereignty. However, the entrance ramp is not physical. It is vibrational. You cannot access the 5D timeline with a 3D mindset. You cannot carry your old baggage of fear, resentment, and victimhood into this new reality. The frequency is incompatible. This is the great choice point for every soul on the planet. Every moment, with every thought and every feeling, you are casting a vote for which timeline you will inhabit. When you choose fear, you vote to stay in the slow lane. When you choose to blame others, you vote to stay in the slow lane. When you choose to believe you are powerless, you vote to stay in the slow lane. But when you choose love, when you choose forgiveness, when you choose to see the divine opportunity in the chaos, when you choose to reclaim your power as a sovereign creator of your reality, you merge onto the express lane. And here's the critical part: the lanes are diverging faster than ever. The vibrational gap between them is becoming so vast that soon they will no longer be visible to each other. You will literally be living in a different world than the people who are consumed by fear. This is why your shadow work is no longer optional. It is mandatory for ascension. This portal is a divine illuminator, casting a brilliant light into the deepest, darkest corners of your psyche. All the parts of yourself you have denied, suppressed, and judged are now coming to the surface to be seen, healed, and integrated. That inexplicable rage that bubbles up, it is your suppressed life force, your sacred power, demanding to be expressed constructively. That profound jealousy you feel, it is your soul showing you a map of your own unfulfilled desires, begging you to pursue them. That deep-seated feeling of not being good enough, it is an ancient, inherited program that is now ready to be deleted from your system. Do not run from these shadows. Do not numb them. Turn and face them with compassion. Ask them what they are here to teach you. What wisdom do they hold? The alchemical secret is this: your greatest power is hidden in your deepest wounds. Your gold is in your shadow. By integrating these rejected parts of yourself, you become whole. You become unstoppable. Because a person who is not afraid of their own darkness cannot be manipulated by anyone or anything in the external world. You become truly free. This integration is the key to stabilizing your frequency at a high enough level to permanently exist on the higher timelines. The universe is communicating with you more directly than ever before, using the language of symbols, synchronicities, and dreams. Your logical mind will try to dismiss it, but your soul knows the truth. Pay attention to the numbers you see. 111 or 1111 is a gateway, an instant manifestation signal. Be mindful of your thoughts. 222 is a sign of alignment. Trust that you are in the right place at the right time. 444 is the number of the angels, a sign that you are protected, supported, and surrounded by divine love. 555 signals that massive positive change is imminent. These are not coincidences, they are confirmation codes from your higher self, letting you know that you are on track. Your dreams are also becoming a direct line of communication. Dreams of water are about your emotional state. Is the water clear or murky, calm or turbulent? Dreams of houses are about yourself. Are you discovering new rooms, new aspects of yourself, or are parts of the house in disrepair, areas needing healing? Dreams of flying or falling are about your sense of control and surrender. Keep a dream journal by your bed. The moment you wake up, write down everything you can remember. Do not try to analyze it immediately. Just capture the images and feelings. Over time, you will begin to understand your own unique symbolic language. Your soul is giving you a personalized roadmap through this transition every single night. You just have to learn how to read it. The very air we breathe is different now. It is thinner, more crystalline, charged with potential. You might notice that your manifestations are speeding up dramatically. The time lag between a thought and its physical appearance in your life is shrinking. This is a powerful gift, but it comes with immense responsibility. You must become the vigilant guardian of your own mind. You can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought. You cannot afford to complain, to gossip, or to indulge in fear-based fantasies. You are literally sculpting your reality in real time. Focus with laser-like precision on what you want to create, not on what you are afraid of. If you want abundance, feel the feeling of abundance now, even if your bank account says otherwise. If you want love, be the embodiment of love now. Radiate it to everyone you meet. If you want peace, cultivate a state of inner peace now, regardless of the chaos in the world. You are a broadcasting tower, and your frequency is your signal. This portal has amplified your signal tenfold. What are you choosing to broadcast? The universe is not judging you. It is simply matching the signal you send out. It is the law of resonance. It is divine, impartial physics. You are the creator. This period is your masterclass. This is a profound moment of personal inventory and a declaration of your conscious state of being. The universe is asking you, are you awake yet? Are you ready to see beyond the illusion? The path of the awakened soul requires a conscious and powerful choice. It's a commitment to seeing with new eyes and feeling with an open heart, to solidify your position on this higher vibrational path and to declare your readiness to the cosmos. I want you to go to the comments right now and type with all the conviction of your soul, I am awakened. This is not just a comment, it is a vibrational decree. It is an activation code for your own consciousness. It is you telling your higher self and your guides that you are no longer asleep at the wheel. You are awake, you are aware, and you are ready to consciously co-create the new earth. Type, I am awakened, and feel the resonance of that truth anchor deep within your bones. Let's talk about the physical body, because it is bearing the brunt of this upgrade. You may be experiencing strange aches and pains that move around your body. One day, it's your left shoulder. The next, it's your right hip. This is the energy literally rewiring your meridian system and releasing stored trauma from your cellular memory. Do not rush to the doctor in fear unless your intuition truly guides you to. First, sit with the sensation. Place your hand on the area and ask it, what message do you have for me? You might get a memory, a word, or a feeling. This is your body's innate wisdom speaking to you. You might also be experiencing extreme dietary changes. Foods you once loved might suddenly feel repulsive, while you might develop intense cravings for new, healthier foods. This is your body telling you exactly what it needs to rebuild itself with the new light codes. Trust these cravings. Your body intelligence is far superior to any dietary dogma. And above all, rest. The spiritual ego can push us to do more, to ascend, more meditation, more rituals, more learning. But right now, the most spiritual thing you can do is sleep. It is during sleep that the most profound integration and cellular repair happens. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. Surrender to the process. You are not being lazy, you are being divinely upgraded. Treat yourself with the same tenderness and care you would give to a newborn baby, because in many ways you are being reborn. Now, let's go deeper into the astrological mechanics of this July gateway, because the cosmos is writing a story in the sky, and we are the main characters. The sun's transit through Cancer, the cardinal water sign, is not just about emotions, it's about our core foundations. Cancer rules the fourth house in astrology, the house of home, roots, ancestry, and the end of life. This portal is a cosmic invitation to review the very bedrock of your existence. What is your definition of home? Is it a physical place, or is it a state of being within your own heart? This energy is pushing us to find our true home within ourselves, so that we are unshakable, no matter where we are in the world. The shockwave of this portal is designed to demolish any false foundations. If your sense of security is built on a job, a relationship, or a bank account, you will feel the ground trembling beneath your feet. This is a blessing. The universe is forcing you to build your house on the rock of your own divine spirit, not on the shifting sands of the external world. This is also a time of profound ancestral healing. The energetic line to your lineage is wide open. You may find yourself thinking about grandparents or ancestors you never even met. You might have dreams of them. They are here, in the ether, offering you their wisdom and asking for healing. You can honor them by simply lighting a candle and saying, "I acknowledge the gifts and the burdens of my lineage. I choose to carry forward the strength, and I now release the patterns of pain and suffering for myself and for all generations." It is done. This simple act is profoundly powerful and can free you from karmic baggage you didn't even know you were carrying. Furthermore, we cannot ignore the influence of Chiron, the wounded healer, which is forming a tense aspect to this lunar energy. Chiron is shining a spotlight on our deepest, most primal wound, the wound of separation, the feeling that we are somehow separate from Source, separate from each other, flawed or fundamentally alone in the universe. This core wound is the root of all human suffering. It is the program that tells us we are not enough. This portal is bringing that wound to the surface with incredible intensity, not to torture you, but to offer you the chance to finally heal it. You will feel it in moments of profound loneliness, in feelings of self-doubt, in the fear that you will be abandoned. When this feeling arises, do not believe the story it tells you. Instead, recognize it for what it is. An ancient program running. Place your hand on your heart and say, "I am not separate. I am a divine expression of Source. I am whole. I am complete. I am loved." You must become your own divine parent. You must give yourself the unconditional love you may have never received. This is the ultimate initiation. Healing this core wound of separation is the master key that unlocks the door to 5D consciousness. It is the shift from me to we, from separation to unity. And the world is about to see, in stark and shocking ways, the destructive consequences of the illusion of separation. This energy will also have a dramatic effect on our perception of time. You may feel like time is speeding up, slowing down, or even folding in on itself. You might lose track of what day it is. You might have a powerful memory from 20 years ago, feel as if it happened yesterday. This is because you are detaching from linear, chronological time and beginning to operate on quantum spherical time. In spherical time, all moments past, present, and future exist simultaneously in the eternal now. This is a superpower. It means you can access the wisdom of your future self. It means you can go back into your past and heal a trauma by sending love and compassion to your younger self in that moment, effectively changing its energetic imprint on your present. To practice this, close your eyes and visualize the timeline of your life as a glowing line. See yourself standing in the present moment. Now imagine sending a ball of healing, pink light back to a difficult moment in your past. Then imagine asking your wisest, most ascended future self to send a ball of golden light and wisdom to you in this present moment. Feel the integration. You are not trapped in time, you are its master. As you practice this, you will become less reactive to present-day triggers, because you will understand that they are just echoes of past moments that can be healed and rewritten from the eternal now. Let's address the global societal shock that is unfolding. This lunar Syrian gateway is acting like an energetic truth bomb. It is designed to expose hypocrisy on a mass scale. We will see leaders and institutions who have presented a public face of integrity be revealed to be the opposite. Secrets that have been buried for decades will come to light, not through speculation, but with undeniable proof. This will be deeply disorienting for the masses who have placed their faith in these external structures. The ensuing chaos is a necessary purification. It is a planetary dark night of the souls. Humanity, as a collective, is being forced to look at its own shadow, at the systems of control and corruption it has allowed to fester. Do not be consumed by the outrage. Do not be consumed by the drama. Your job is to hold the frequency of the new earth. What does that look like? It looks like community. It looks like compassion. It looks like sharing resources. It looks like creating local networks of support. It looks like teaching your children how to grow food. It looks like turning off the mainstream news and turning on your own inner guidance system. The old world is collapsing because it was built on a frequency of competition and scarcity. The new earth is being born from a frequency of cooperation and abundance. You must choose which frequency you will feed with your attention and your energy. The power of the moon, especially with this amplified charge, is intrinsically linked to our subconscious mind and our innate psychic abilities. This portal is a psychic activator. Your intuition is going from a quiet whisper to a loud, clear voice. The challenge is learning to trust it above the noise of your logical mind and the opinions of others. Your intuition will not always make logical sense. It might tell you to take a different route home, only for you to find out later that you avoided a major accident. It might give you a bad feeling about a person who seems perfectly nice, only for their true colors to be revealed later. Your intuition is your soul's GPS. It is always connected to the quantum field and has access to information that your five senses do not. To strengthen it, practice asking simple binary questions. Hold a piece of food and ask your body, is this nourishing for me right now? And feel for a sense of expansion, yes, or contraction, no, in your chest. Before making a phone call, ask, is now the right time? And feel for the answer. The more you use it and act on its guidance in small ways, the stronger and clearer it will become. This is the primary tool you will need to navigate the coming months. Your logic will be confused by the chaos, but your intuition will always know the way. The lunar energy we are integrating is profoundly feminine. It is the energy of receptivity, creativity, and flow. For centuries, our world has been dominated by an imbalanced masculine energy of force, control, and relentless action. This has led to burnout, destruction, and a disconnection from our hearts. This portal is a great rebalancing. It is flooding the planet with the divine feminine frequency to restore harmony. For everyone, regardless of gender, this means it is time to embrace the feminine aspects of your being. It is time to slow down. To be rather than to do, to feel rather than to think, to receive rather than to strive. Your creativity will be at an all-time high. Ideas will flow to you from the cosmos. Write them down, paint them, sing them. Your creative expression is a direct channel for this divine energy. It is not frivolous, it is your sacred work. Allow yourself to play, to be spontaneous, to follow your joy. The patriarchal programming tells us that our worth is tied to our productivity. The divine feminine reminds us that our worth is inherent. You are worthy simply because you exist. Embracing this truth is a revolutionary act that will heal not only you, but the world. This process of anchoring such a high-frequency energy requires a deep commitment to personal sovereignty and the deliberate cultivation of your own inner landscape. The lunar forces are washing away the old, but you must consciously choose what to build in its place. This is where your power as a creator truly shines. I want you to anchor this creative power and your connection to the divine flow of the universe right now. Go to the comments and declare this powerful affirmation, I harness lunar energies. By typing these words, you are consciously aligning yourself with the creative, intuitive, and magnetic power of this celestial event. You are stating that you are no longer a passive recipient, but an active participant, ready to wield this potent energy to shape your reality with intention, grace, and wisdom. This declaration sends a ripple through the fabric of the cosmos, magnetizing your desires and aligning you with the highest possible outcome of this portal. Type I harness lunar energies and feel your own creative life force awaken. Finally, understand that this is a completions portal. The energetic cycles that began years, even decades ago, are now coming to a close. Themes from your life that have been on repeat are reaching their final chapter. That recurring relationship pattern, that persistent financial struggle, that chronic health issue, this portal is offering you a cosmic exit ramp. But you must be willing to take it. This means you must be willing to see the lesson, to integrate the wisdom, and to make a different choice this time. If the universe presents you with a familiar situation, a test, do not react in the old way. Pause, breathe. Ask your higher self, what is the most loving and empowered choice I can make right now? The answer will come. Making that new choice, even if it's terrifying, is what signals to the universe that you have graduated from that lesson. The cycle will be broken. The portal will close behind you, and a new higher vibrational reality will open before you. Do not miss this opportunity. Forgiveness is key. Forgive yourself for the choices you made when you didn't know better. Forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free from the poison of resentment. Forgiveness is the act of cutting the final energetic cord to the past. It is the ultimate key to your freedom. This week, make a list of everyone you need to forgive, including yourself. You don't need to speak to them. Simply read their names aloud and say, "I release you, I release myself, I am free." And so it is. As we move into the final integration phase of this July portal, the energy will shift from being intensely internal and emotional to manifesting very visibly and tangibly in the external world. The shockwaves we've been feeling on a personal level will now ripple out and become undeniable global events. This is the part that will shock the world. Systems that have seemed immortal will show signs of terminal illness. The illusion of control will be shattered for millions. Remember, you have been preparing for this. Your inner work, your emotional clearing, your frequency management, it was all training for this exact moment. You are the calm eye of the storm. While others are swept up in the winds of chaos, you will be the anchor of peace, not through force, but through your unwavering connection to your own inner truth. Do not be surprised if people you haven't heard from in years suddenly reach out to you, asking for advice or just wanting to be in your presence. They are subconsciously being drawn to your light. Be a compassionate witness to their awakening process, but do not take on their fear or their karma. You can offer a listening ear, but you must fiercely protect your own energy field. Your primary responsibility is to maintain your high vibration, as that is your greatest service to the collective. This is also a period of divine justice and karmic rebalancing on a planetary scale. The archetype of Saturn, the great lord of karma and time, is working in concert with this lunar energy. For too long, the scales have been tipped. Actions have been taken without consequence. This portal marks the end of that era. The law of cause and effect is accelerating. What used to take lifetimes to balance out will now happen in months, weeks, or even days. Those who have operated from a place of greed, manipulation, and service to self will find their worlds crumbling around them, not as punishment, but as a direct, energetic consequence of their own choices. Conversely, those who have operated from a place of integrity, service, and love, often feeling unseen and unrewarded, will begin to experience miraculous blessings and opportunities flowing into their lives. The universe is balancing its books. Do not get caught up in feelings of schadenfreude or revenge. Simply observe the divine mechanics at play and focus on your own karmic footprint. With every action, every word, every thought, ask yourself, is this creating a reality of love or a reality of fear? You are more powerful than you have ever been taught to believe. Your integrity is your shield and your currency in this new paradigm. Let's talk about a practical ritual to anchor these final energies and close this portal for yourself with intention. Sometime in the next 24 hours, find a quiet moment. You will need a bowl of water, a pinch of salt, a candle, and a piece of paper. Light the candle, representing the eternal flame of your spirit. Write down on the paper everything you are now choosing to release: the old beliefs, the fears, the resentments, the attachments. Be specific. Read it aloud, acknowledging these aspects of your past with gratitude for the lessons they taught you. Then, safely burn the paper in the candle flame, visualizing the old energy being transmuted into pure light. As it burns, say, "I release what no longer serves me with love and gratitude. I am cleansed. I am renewed." Next, take the pinch of salt and sprinkle it into the bowl of water. Salt represents the earth and purification. Water represents the divine feminine and the flow of emotion. Stir the water with your finger and say, "With the wisdom of the earth and the grace of the water, I purify my emotional body. I am clear. I am free." Finally, take a drop of this salt water and anoint your third eye, your heart, and the palms of your hands. This seals the ritual, blessing your vision, your love, and your creations with this new purified frequency. Leave the water out overnight, preferably under the open sky, and then return it to the earth in the morning with a final word of thanks. This simple, powerful act formalizes your energetic graduation. The most profound shock for many will be the lifting of a perceptual filter. This gateway has been dissolving an artificial energetic membrane that has limited human perception for eons. As this filter fully dissolves, you will begin to see the world as it truly is, a vibrant living matrix of energy. You may start to see auras around people or plants. You may see geometric patterns of light in the air. You may perceive beings of light or nature spirits. Do not be afraid. This is not a hallucination. This is your natural multidimensional sight returning. You are seeing beyond the veil. This is the great remembering. The magic that was relegated to fairy tales is being revealed as the true physics of the universe. Your ability to communicate telepathically, to feel the emotions of others, to sense future events, these are not special gifts for a chosen few. They are your divine birthright, and they are coming back online. The key is to approach these new perceptions with curiosity and acceptance, not with fear. The more you relax into it, the clearer your new vision will become. The world is so much more alive, intelligent, and magical than we have been told. Welcome to the real reality. In the aftermath of this portal, in the coming weeks and months, the most important practice will be radical self-trust. The world's experts will be confused. The old rulebooks will be useless. The only reliable compass you will have is your own heart, your own intuition. You will have to make choices that defy logic and go against the advice of everyone around you. You will have to walk a path that only you can see. This will require immense courage. But every time you trust your inner guidance, and it proves to be correct, that trust will deepen. You are forging a new relationship with yourself, one built on unwavering faith in your own divinity. This is the ultimate sovereignty. When you no longer need external validation, when you are your own authority, you are truly free. This is the gift and the test of this new era. The training wheels are coming off. It is time to remember that you are the guru you have been waiting for. You hold all the answers you seek within the sacred sanctuary of your own heart. Go within, or go without. As we bring this transmission to a close, I want you to feel the profound truth of this moment. You are not the same person you were when you started watching this video. A shift has occurred. An activation has taken place. You found this message because your soul was ready for it. It was a divine appointment. You are a part of the vanguard, the first wave of awakened souls who are anchoring the frequency of the new earth. It is an immense honor and a profound responsibility. The path ahead will not always be easy, but it will be filled with more magic, more love, and more miracles than you can possibly imagine. You are supported. You are guided. You are deeply, profoundly loved by the universe. Hold this truth in your heart as you move through the coming days. Let it be the light that illuminates your path in moments of darkness. The greatest adventure is just beginning. If this message resonated deep within your soul, if you felt the truth of these words in your very bones, there are 2 final steps to take to fully integrate and anchor this awakening. First, share this video with at least one other person you know is on this path. We are a network of light, and by sharing, we strengthen the grid for everyone. And finally, I invite you to make one last powerful declaration in the comments below. This is for you, a final seal upon your heart. Type the words, "I am ready." 3 simple words that carry the weight of lifetimes. 3 words that declare your readiness to release the old, to embrace the new, and to step fully into your power as a divine creator. I am readies for the miracles. I am readies for the magic. I am readies for the magic. I am readies for the new earth. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your light. The journey continues.